we had a malinois. His name was Arrow. He was our first malinois, and he hated having his nails cut. Hated it. So at the time, I was learning from Casey Cover with her perception modification stuff, and I was getting ready for it. And so I had taught him his body parts. He knew that stuff, right? So he would give me his foot, but if I would go towards it with clippers or with a Dremel, it was the end of the world. So we had a workshop that we hosted, so it was at our place. And I said to the trainer who was teaching at the workshop afterwards, because a groomer friend was there, we were there, and the trainer was there. And I said, hey, do you want to help us with this? Because the groomer was going to show me some stuff. He looks at me, he looks at my dog, and he's like, no. And I don't blame him. I think it's hysterical looking back on it. I think it was hysterical when it happened too. So she showed us some stuff. And now Rich knew these ninja hold techniques. You know, he could get the dog down there. I could get in there real quick and trim the nails. But the dog fought it the whole time. And if you've ever been around a malinois, alligator, like they're called that for a reason, but if you've ever been around a malinois who doesn't want to have his nails done and you're forcing it on him, he was a cross between a velociraptor and an alligator and a kangaroo. Yeah, it wasn't always fun. So after that workshop, that was a Sunday night, and I said, I have to do this. And I had a revelation. Like I said, he knew his body parts. He knew name game. Okay. So Monday morning, Luke was in school, and Rich was working. So I got up and we made bacon and eggs for breakfast for the three of us. So I kept the plates afterwards. I had 3 plates, me, Rich, and Luke, with bacon and egg guts on it, right? For the dog. And so what I told him was, because I had done all of this before, and I'm turning the Dremel on, I'm turning the Dremel off. I had done, can I hold your hand? And so I just started putting it together. I said, Arrow, start with his name, right? Arrow, if I can do one nail for 1 second, I will let you lick off the plate of bacon and eggs. Deal? And I held up my hand for him to give me his paw. And he looked at me like, I don't know if I can trust you, but I really want that bacon and eggs. And he gives me his foot. So we used our intermediate bridge, which we're going to get to. And good. I turned it on. Good. That was it. Here's your plate of bacon and eggs. The look on his face was, that was easy. Okay. Later on that afternoon, same thing. Arrow, if I can do one nail for 1 second, I will let you lick off a plate of bacon and eggs. Okay. Like it worked out really good last time because I was honest with him. It was his choice to give me his foot. I told him what I expect. If you give me this and I do one nail for 1 second, you will get to lick off the plate of bacon and eggs. And I upheld my end of it. I didn't say, haha, sucker, now I've got you and I'm going to do all of your nails. Wah-ha-ha-ha, evil laugh. I didn't do that. Instead, it was just honest truth, right? One nail for 1 second. Third, same thing. We're building trust, right? Next day, same thing, but now I'm going for more. Or if I could do 2 seconds, and 2 seconds is 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, right? So if I could do 2 seconds with your nail, so it would look like this, good, break, right? And that's 2 seconds, or like, good, 1 second, good, 2 second break, whatever, like however I did it. Then I'll let you lick it off. Okay. And he let me do it. I'm telling you, that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. By Friday, I could do all of his nails for the bacon and eggs, because we did bacon and eggs every day that week because I needed it for the dog, for the training, right? It worked. And within 5 days, I had Arrow, who was happy to give me his foot. He would come over and he would paw at me because he wanted bacon and eggs, and he knew that got him bacon and eggs. And because I was honest and I was trustworthy, I didn't lie to him. I didn't take his foot and say, haha, sucker. If I told him 1 second, it was 1 second. If I told him, you have 4 toes and a dew claw, you have 5 nails on this foot I need to do, good, 1 nail. Here's the second nail, good, second nail, good, third nail, good, fourth nail, good, fifth nail, right? Then it worked. And now here's your plate of bacon and eggs. And it worked. And we not only changed his perception, we modified his perception of that to be something fun. I've done this with so many dogs since then. Between grooming and nails, so many times for the dogs, it is pure torturous hell until you give them, this is what's going on. Here's your if-then statement. If I do this, then you get that, or then we do this together. And I don't lie to him. So it's cooperative care and truth, right? And trust and relationship. It got to the point where Era loved to have his nails done so much. I would get my grooming table out to brush out my dogs and to do their nails up on the grooming table. He would be the first one to jump up on the grooming table, because he's the only one who could jump up on it without help, right? He'd get up on the grooming table. I'd do him first. I'd say, okay, you can get off. And he's like, I don't want to get off. I'm like, you have to get off. Like, I need to do the next dog. And so he's fine. So he'd get off. I'd go to lift the next dog up on it. Era jumps back up on it. He's like, nope, it's my turn, remember? So no matter how much your dog hates having his nails trimmed, trust me, he is not worse than the malinois, alligator, kangaroo, velociraptor that we had. And in 5 days, we switched that whole thing around. And you can probably do it too. You might have to do the name game first, teach him his body parts, teach him to give you his foot, and then bring it in and see how it does. But be honest with your dog. Do not lie to him and make it cooperative.